Namaskar dosto. As I promised in my last video, today we are going to unlock that big mystery, the science behind the Kal Purush, the cosmic man, formed in the 4 yugas and the classification of their nakshatras. But before we dive into this deep study, it is essential to revisit our foundation. This entire knowledge rests on the 3 fundamental rules we discussed earlier: the mystery of human origin, the philosophy of the 7 stages of life, and the depth of Nirukta Shastra, etymology. Today, we will use these exact rules as a scale or a measuring tape, and on this scale, we will measure the depth of all 4 yugas: Satya, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali Yuga. By the end of this video, it will be clear to you which nakshatra held the responsibility of creation in Satya Yuga and which nakshatra carries that same burden today in Kali Yuga. This is going to be a true masterclass for serious students of astrology. And please, watch this video till the very end, because at the conclusion, I will share a very practical pro tip. With this tip, anyone, even without deep knowledge of astrology, can align their daily tasks with the cosmic rhythm for better success. If you haven't watched that foundational video yet, the link is right there in the description. Please go watch it first. Alright friends, let's begin right now. From the starting point of our Yuga cycle, the glorious Krita Yuga. Krita Yuga, the cycle of completeness and balance, commonly known as Satya Yuga. To understand it, we must look at its name. Understanding the Nirukta, the root meaning of its name, is the first key to unlocking its true nature. Krita, from the root Kri, means to do, to create, to make. Expanded meaning, the doer, the creator, the act of production. Qualitatively, that which is already done, accomplished, perfect, fulfilled. Numeric symbol, number 4, representing the complete fulfillment of all 4 Purusharthas. Sat or Satya, that which exists in truth, eternal reality. Expanded, the goal worth achieving, the root of dharma. Numeric symbol, number 7, connected to Saptarishi, 7 chakras, and the 7 stages of life. Yuga, a long epoch, a pair, a yoke. Expanded, the means to join, the phase of inner human evolution. Numeric symbols 4, 12, and 60. The 4 yugas, 12 rashis, 60-year cycle. Symbolically, the measure of 4 hands, perfect balance and wholeness. So, Krita Yuga truly means the perfect epoch of creation, where with abundant material and perfect balance, truth and accomplishment are produced. Here, there is no gap between action and result. The doer and the deed become one. To see this philosophy of perfection reflected in the 7 stages of life, we start Krita Yuga's cycle from Pushya Nakshatra. 1. Stage of origin, Pushya Nakshatra. This is the root source of creation and nourishment. Life begins here, in a perfectly balanced, protected, nurturing environment. 2. Stage of existence, Ashlesha Nakshatra. This binds and holds life tightly, symbol of protection, grip, and continuity. The strong desire to simply exist lives here. 3. Stage of transformation, Magha Nakshatra. Time for change, destruction of old structures so the new path can be built. An essential zero state. 4. Stage of growth, Purva Phalguni Nakshatra. Full of joy, creativity, and prosperity, life blossoms to its fullest potential, expanding beautifully. 5. Stage of decline, Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra. Slow decay begins, sense of duty grows, energy starts contracting, responsibilities increase. 6. Stage of dissolution, Hasta Nakshatra. The process of merging, disappearing, what was visible slowly dissolves into the vastness of the universe. 7. Stage of rest, Chitra Nakshatra. A pause, reconstruction, opportunity to draw new outlines. One cycle ends, seeds of the next sprout. This, friends, is the life philosophy of Krita Yuga. Life is not a straight line, but a complete, self-sustained, perfectly balanced cycle, naturally flowing from Pushya to Chitra. But friends, time does not stand still. Now let's move one giant step ahead in the wheel of time. Time traveling into Treta, Dwapar, and Kali Yuga. We'll see how the distribution of nakshatras changes in these yugas and how this entire cosmic cycle beautifully completes itself. This is going to be super interesting. Treta Yuga, the ladder of action and effort. While Krita Yuga ended at Chitra, Treta Yuga begins immediately from Swati Nakshatra and ends at Uttarashadha. If Krita was spontaneous perfect balance, Treta is the struggle to maintain that balance through karma, effort, and responsibility. Life is no longer effortless, it has to be sadhana. 1. Origin, Swati, symbol of independent creation and movement, birth of self-motivation and self-reliance. 2. Existence, Vishakha, goal-oriented existence, life moves forward with desire, struggle, and clear purpose. 3. Transformation, Anuradha, change through discipline, cooperation, and dedicated sadhana. Transformation now comes via relationships and restraint. 4. Growth, Jeshtha, growth with power, leadership, and responsibility. Power arrives, but balancing it becomes the real challenge. 5. Decline, Mula, destruction that goes to the very roots. All illusions and falsehoods completely break, so only the ultimate truth emerges. 6. Dissolution, Purva Ashadha, forceful removal, stubborn resistance is eliminated. 7. Rest, Uttarashadha, victory after struggle, stability, life pauses in a fixed state, preparing for the next, even tougher journey. That's the essence of Treta Yuga. Life is no longer a smooth cycle, but a sincere seeker climbing the ladder of karma. Dwapar Yuga, the search for balance amid knowledge and desire. In Dwapar Yuga, life moves further from natural balance, entering the age of duality, constant choices, and conscious effort. Balance doesn't come automatically anymore. It must be sought and maintained through logic, knowledge, and wisdom. This yuga's nakshatra cycle starts from Abhijit and ends at Revati. 1. Origin, Abhijit, creation with divine guidance. Beginning is sacred, but constant alertness is needed to keep direction. 2. Existence, Shravana, existence maintained through learning, listening, acquiring knowledge. Knowledge is no longer birthright, it must be earned. 3. Transformation, Dhanishtha, change driven by ambition, desire for success, and speed. 4. Growth, Shatabhisha, growth through solitude, inner churning, and healing. Life identifies inner imbalances and wounds, then moves forward by curing them. 5. Decline, Purva Bhadrapada, fall from ideological clashes, rigid beliefs, and mental instability. Confusion and duality reach their peak. 6. Dissolution, Uttara Bhadrapada, dissolution through detachment, vairagya, and release from emotional burdens. Life slowly frees itself from worldly ties. 7. Rest, Revati, complete fulfillment, divine guidance, rest at the end of a journey. Consciousness prepares for the next, even subtler cycle. Dwapar teaches life is a constant choice, where finding the right balance between knowledge and desire becomes the main goal. And now we enter the final phase, Kali Yuga, where the energy intensifies in ways you won't believe. Transition sound, faster, more intense rhythm. Kali Yuga, the endless cycle of fragmentation, intensity, and renewal. Finally, we arrive at Kali Yuga. Here, life is in its most fragmented, fast-paced, and unbalanced state. The nature of this yuga is expansion, whether of good or bad. This cycle spins at the highest speed, starting from Ashwini and pausing at Punarvasu. 1. Origin, Ashwini, intense, impulsive, and immediate creation. Life starts in a rush, without deep foundations. 2. Existence, Bharani, phase of pressure, struggle, and endurance. Existence feels like a heavy burden. 3. Transformation, Kritika, the fire before creation, harsh, burning, destructive change. Transformations come suddenly and painfully. 4. Growth, Rohini, growth driven by desires, indulgence, and attachment. Expansion ties to material pleasures and satisfaction. 5. Decline, Mrigashira, fall from endless quest for heights, losing the original path. Sensations deepen, but direction gets lost. 6. Dissolution, Ardra, dissolution through emotional storms, chaos, and sudden breakdown. Everything turns topsy-turvy. 7. Rest, Punarvasu, Rest after destruction, renewal, re-energizing. Here, energy refreshes so the cycle can restart even faster. That's the core of Kali Yuga. Life constantly breaks and rebuilds in an endless high-speed cycle, where even rest is just prep for the next disruption. Now, the practical pro tip. Friends, what we have explored so far, honestly, it was just a map. Theoretical knowledge, calculations. But we all know, just keeping a map in your pocket doesn't get you to the destination. To reach the goal, you have to walk the path. So the biggest question is, what is the real use of this knowledge in your everyday life? Today, we set aside charts and calculations and talk straight about application. I'm going to show you how to use this ancient wisdom to actually transform your daily life and even your destiny. If you don't just want to know, but truly want to change, this will open your eyes. As you have seen, the nakshatras of all 4 yugas are beautifully divided into life's 7 stages. The amazing thing is, in each stage, one nakshatra from each yuga is present. That means, on the day the moon is transiting a particular nakshatra, the nature of tasks for that day can be decided according to that stage. This is a simple yet extremely powerful guidance. Here is your cheat sheet for a successful life. 1. New beginnings. Nakshatras Pushya, Swati, Abhijit, Ashwini. When the moon is in these, it's your launch day. Business and career, opening a new shop, signing a big deal, starting an important project. Welcome. Personal life, buying a new vehicle, opening a new bank account, or beginning a new relationship, like a first date. Others, joining a gym, subscribing to a new course. Quick reminder, Rishis gave special importance to Abhijit Nakshatra, which appears right in the middle of the daytime. For example, if daylight is 12 hours, then the 48-minute period around midday, 24 minutes before and after noon, is called Abhijit Muhurt. Remember, a right beginning is equal to half the victory. 2. Routine and maintenance mode. Nakshatras Ashlesha, Vishakha, Shravana, Bharani. When the moon is here, don't start anything new or risky. This is stability time. Business and career, clearing daily meetings, organizing files, finishing pending work. Personal, buying monthly groceries, paying electricity or water bills, or making a fixed deposit. Health, regular checkups, following yoga or diet strictly. Remember, the destination doesn't come to those who just run, but to those who stand firm in storms. 3. Change and modification. Nakshatras Magha, Anuradha, Dhanishtha, Kritika. If you need to bring change, wait for these. Business and career, resigning from a job, requesting department change, or changing your work style. Personal, shifting house, rearranging furniture, starting home renovation. Look, haircut, makeover, updating wardrobe. Remember, stagnant water and stagnant thinking both go bad, so change is necessary. 4. Growth and upskilling. Nakshatras Purva Phalguni, Jeshtha, Shatabhisha, Rohini. This is level up time. Business and career, talking to boss for promotion or increment, giving interviews, delivering presentations. Social, posting on social media, attending networking events, meeting new people. Learning, attending workshops, learning new skills, reading books. Remember, whoever doesn't update themselves, time quickly makes them outdated. 5. Review and correction. Nakshatras Uttara Phalguni, Mula, Purva Bhadrapada, Mrigashira. Treat these as repair days. Business and career, correcting mistakes, checking accounts, verifying old data. Personal, apologizing to someone, fixing broken things, tap, car, machine. Health, seeing doctor if unwell, getting diagnosis or therapy. Remember, stopping to improve is far better than falling and then recovering. 6. Decluttering and removal. Nakshatras Hasta, Purvashadha, Uttara Bhadrapada, Ardra. This is deep cleaning time. Business and career, deleting useless files, clearing old emails, closing a project. Personal, selling junk, donating old clothes, repaying debts. Relationships, blocking toxic people, learning to say no. Remember, you can't run a long race with a heavy bag. Sometimes you must drop the load. 7. Planning and rest. Nakshatras Chitra, Uttara Ashadha, Revati, Punarvasu. This is your recharge day. Business and career, making next month's calendar, thinking future strategy, creative writing. Personal, planning vacation, journaling, meditation or puja. Rest, massage, spa, good sleep, listening to music. Remember, before shooting the arrow, you must pull the bow back. Rest is that pullback. So friends, now you have the complete list. Just check every morning which nakshatra is the moon in today, then pick your task from this list. Trust me, when you sync your clock with nature's clock, success becomes so much easier. Now, following this planning and rest phase myself, I take your leave. In the next video, we'll discover on what scientific basis were the names of the 7 days of the week given. Till then, stay smart, do the right thing at the right time. Take care, lots of love, Namaskar.